Welcome folks to Let's Play Evil Island. Today we're going to play something different because I have decided to restart the game and play with only Zack and Naya. So far I'm already to the Dead City, I'm almost there, so tomorrow I will be uploading another episode. And let me tell you the difference obviously is night and day. I have at least 2 times the experience I have with Zack, which is understandable. So let's go ahead and play some multiplayer. I've created a character here. And by the way, let's talk about creating characters. Now you can change stats like in the Rage of Mage series, but these stats really affect your character and will make a huge difference. Now strength only affects health and encumbrance, which allows you to wear plate mail. Right now we don't need that. So I recommend lowering this one, because you can get a skill that increases encumbrance. 21 is great to not be overloaded. You can drop it to 20 if you're playing a more lower class like an archer or a mage. And then you can choose whether you want dexterity or intelligence. Now, given if you're playing vanilla, this is a very grind-centric game, meaning you have to play missions over and over. So I recommend raising intelligence at least to 27. Okay. Intelligence increases the amount of experience you gain and the stamina points you use for spells. As you can see, we consume less stamina each time we cast a spell, and we take 8% more experience. You could go up to 29, by the way. And then you have dexterity. Now dexterity increases your stamina overall and your actions. Now actions, they seem like a good idea, but trust me, it's not good investing in them. Now, a side thing about these abilities, is that they dexterity influence your attack and defense. Intelligence influence your knowledge of magics. You can choose between heads and whatnot. And then you can build your character. Now, if you're playing solo, I recommend going for a mage fighter. That means that you have to get in. We have 29 intelligence. I know for a fact that healing requires 9 complexity, so we're gonna use some points for this. We need 9, so we only need 1, 2, 3 and 5. The rest goes into melee. Okay, and this is how you build your character. When you start, you just sell your shit and you buy a obsidian spear or you craft one. As for spells, I recommend picking up a Field of Vision, and you can either sell it and buy Strengthen and Healing, or you can deconstruct it, sell the blueprint and keep the rune that is Duration Plus. You can put that on your Strengthen spell. Anyway, let's go ahead. Today we're gonna play Brigand Loot, the first quest, so that you can actually see. Oh, that it is. Yeah, we have to steal the loot. Sadly, we cannot increase the speed in multiplayer. I don't know if it's possible with tools and modding. Probably, I guess. Or maybe it's just hard-coded into the game. So obviously this game is better played in multiplayer with people, but you can play it solo. I know for a fact I managed to reach Suslanger in solo. And let me tell you, once you're out of Gipat, it's much less grindier because you become stronger, you have access to items and spell. Yes, there you go. So in the beginning, I have some experience with this character, like I made one quest to test it out. I've lowered the strength because I cannot see a chubby woman, so there's that. Also, she has like 30 dexterity, so she has good melee and defense. Let's try to backstab this guy. And really, the key in this game when you play multiplayer is the same with single player, but even with a more stronger emphasis on stealth and not brute force, because you will be overwhelmed quite easily. Now single player, you might actually make it Multiplayer,
I
no.
really can do it.
It's just no. The enemies have so much inflated attacks and defense stats that you cannot make. You can kill these animals easily. The thing is, when you reach encampments, enemies usually have some type of behavior. If it's a lone patrol, it doesn't raise a general alarm. But if it is someone from a group, it raises a general alarm. So the whole group kind of wakes up and start. Oh, you're there. Let's go and kill you. So for brigand loot, you go in here like we did in the single player. There is a guard patrolling this area, so we're gonna kill the guard. Also, the loot is really low on the value. I mean, if you the only thing worth picking up in this map is the tin leather. Sorry, not even thick, tin. That's worth 4 money. You can get a total of like 26 leathers in this game, in this map.
Whatever
So
you
I do not
say.
recommend focusing on money in the early game, just because. I will instead focus on gaining experience, which is completing this mission and cleaning the map. You can get a good chunk of experience, like 500 experience or so, if you complete this map and clean it up, with the exception of the orc camp, obviously. Once you do that, you can keep chugging experience down your throat, and when you're good enough, you can go into the third island,
Whatever you say.
which means select the third line of the quest dialogue in the city, and you can hunt down adult boars. They give you the hard leather, which is the strongest, and it sells for quite a lot. So the tactic for this mission is to not go straight for the camp,
I agree.
but we need to take out the patrols around the camp. Now there are 2 ways we need to do this.
Whatever
The
you
first
say.
one is to take care of the guy
I
that comes this
understand.
way, eventually.
Whatever you say.
There you go. Excuse me, sir. No, follow me.
Did not
You can
expect
pause
me
even in
out.
multiplayer if you're the host, and that's good. Can we take it? Now keep in mind that I'm actually a little bit stronger than a beginner character, so this encounter could be problematic. Okay, I think we took down the wrong one though. Is it? No, this is the right one. Okay,
Whatever
let's
you
keep
say.
on cleaning up those
Yes.
enemies. Also, one note is do not try to run from enemies. Once you engage, you are engaged. You can, if you get overwhelmed, you can pause and quit the game, and you will not lose anything. Because when you die, you lose experience based on your total experience. So yes, you can go in the negative. So
Did you feel it?
it is kinda. Oh, whoa! You're giving me your back? Thank you. I'll take it. Oh, you son of a bitch! What is that?
Did you feel it?
And let me tell you, these enemies may seem
train me
weak,
well.
but they can kill you. Especially if they gang up on you, so it's a game of patience and
Yes.
stealth. So keep that in mind, because everybody I've played with always went in with the attitude of it's a role-playing game, I'm
Yes.
playing the fighter,
I
I'm
shall
going
do it.
in, or I'm playing the mage, I don't need defense.
I
And
shall do it.
that's what I notice about even random people on the internet. They think this is a role-playing game that focuses on fantasy elements and beating people. It's not. It's a stealth game. So you have to take it as such. If you're playing multiplayer, stealth is even more crucial. Because one, and that's probably what puts people off, one bad mistake will put you back. There is a patrol here. There are like 2 or 3 men here. We need to kill them.
I shall do it.
Maybe we just killed the wrong one.
Yes.
Okay, this one is gonna attack me. No, it's not. So let's take care of this toad. It's annoying me. There you go. Come and get me. I know you wanna get me. And there you go. This is a difficult encounter. We might actually have to quit. Maybe not. See? That's what I meant. No, I do not. Cure. Heal. Good job.
I did not waste my
Keep
time
healing.
studying.
Another critical. See? They have like half my
Here
defense
for you.
in attack. And they score critical. It's like it's candies.
Let us
Like it's
take a
raining.
look. Let us have a look here.
Imagine if you were a newer character and you didn't have the attack I have. You would have to probably restart. I went in because I knew, but just keep an eye on
Whatever
these
you
two
say.
guys. Just take one at a time
Yes.
and you should be fine. Now, what we need to do now, it's very easy. We can kill this thing, probably. I said double click. Thank you. Let's take out the toad. It's a little bit of a methodic
Was
approach
not
to the
bad.
game, and that makes sure that you do not encounter anything weird. Now with two people dead, are we fine? I think we are. So the next point of
Yes.
contention is this road, because there is this mage. So the mage is patrolling between the main camp and the bridge. Now the bridge is the front entrance and it's heavily guarded. But the mage stops here, so we can actually go
Yes.
and take care of the mage.
Yes.
Now don't worry about the firewall, it's not that strong. Now since we are still in the midsection... Oh,
I understand.
are you coming back? Seriously? Okay, let's take care of the archer. Paying much attention to toads, like I said.
This should be fun.
Okay. You need to time your attacks well because
This should be fun.
the other guy might come back.
That is it.
Cool. So once you've taken care of the archer and the guy over here,
Let us take a
there's
look.
only one ooh. I said double click for fuck's
Hey, your
sake.
hide.
Ah, you missed. Alright. You can make it easy on yourself and you can aim for the arms on these guys. They will attack much slower. Like I'm doing right now. Okay. So it's really difficult.
Yes.
So you shouldn't engage in open combat if you can. You should really try with
Yes,
stealth.
immediately.
So we're almost
I
done.
shall do it.
Pick up the shit. Okay. There is one guy here. There you go. There is also this toad. We're gonna lure the toad over here.
It
We're
is
gonna
easy.
heal up and then we're gonna attack the toad.
Yes, have at it.
Now the toad is not part of the brigand group, so it's not gonna draw the attention of this guy. Even if you kill the toad in front of him, he just doesn't care. He just goes, nah, nah. Trust me, bro, I don't care. Now, once you've done with this mission, let's go.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try to
I shall
backstab this
do
guy.
it.
There you go. Backstabbed. Okay, now is the difficult part. The difficult part is killing the mage, the
I
archer, and
understand.
the fighter.
Yes,
gonna-
immediately.
Crawl, and we're gonna move
I
here.
shall do it. We should try something else.
Okay, you can see the archer over there. 19 attack, 0 defense.
Yes.
That's a non-problem,
I shall do it.
because we can headshot the archer immediately. But what we want to do realistically
No.
is choose between these targets. So, which one should we start first? The mage, the fighter, or the archer? Now the mage always hits us. The fighter will have to check our defense, and the archer is slow and can be headshotted. So my personal preference is kill the mage, because it's gonna cast spells and I don't like it. So I'm gonna go and attack the mage. With the mage gone, I'm gonna attack the archer because the fighter has to come in melee combat with me. And then I'm gonna focus on the fighter. Okay, now we can attack the fighter because I've destroyed his arm and he's gonna be slow. And it's going to be... See, even with my attack it's gonna be a problem. And let me tell you, I've made an archer with like 70 attack and sometimes he misses headshot on these guys. Now I'm not gonna show you, but once you completed this quest you should take this exit and go on this way in the map, see? Take this way, kill all the goblins here and make it back here to the entrance of the city. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna go back to the city right now. So that way you get a lot of experience. As you can see, I got some experience here. And in the vanilla version, if you're not using a Razor mod or some other mods, you don't get the experience when you complete the quest. You have to go back to the city and hand in the quest. In the older mods like a Razor mod and another quest mod, I don't remember which one, there was one that gave you experience when you complete the quest and money when you hand over the quest. And that was very good. I'm playing vanilla because I have Eraser mod. I think I have it in my Google Drive. So if if some of you are interested in playing with Eraser mod, just let me know. I'll drop you the link. The Eraser mod, what did? It's actually rebalanced completely the game. The damage, for the blueprints, the skills, strength. Right now, for instance, strength gives you 1 point of strength. If you take strength with Eraser mod, you're actually gonna get 5 points just for the first level. The second level is gonna give you 10 and the third level is gonna give you 15. So it's a huge increase. Trust me, it's a huge increase. Skills give you 10, 20 and 30 instead of 5, 10 and 15. What else? Yeah, enemy drops. Now enemy drops loot better, like goblins drop stone. The boar in the second areas drop tough leather. Skeletons drop bones. There is troll hide in the game. There is dragon bones. All those things, good materials. Okay, let's hand over the quest. Yeah, we did good. 150 experience. That's what you get with 25 intelligence. I have less, so I get 139. That's why intelligence is so important. It cuts down on the grind. We can sell all this thing. Also, I have like 20 strength, 32 dexterity, and 23 intelligence. I cannot, you see, encumbrance, I cannot wear this thing. If I wear this thing, I would go overloaded. And so what you do is actually, this is how you build your character if you play single player. You get astral magic, and then obviously I have 23, so I need 9 plus 2. You need to add each point until you reach 25. And then add the complexity of the spell, because right now you can see I have astral magic 9, but since from 25 minus 23 equals 2 points, so I have a penalty of 2 points to my knowledge of magic schools. So I start with minus 2. 11 points in astral magic put me at 9 astral magic. I can get strengthened if I want, and I use healing. Now, to get strengthened, I need the money. I don't have the money. I do not recommend selling the extra duration. In fact, I actually recommend to create a strengthen spell with the extra duration, because the base spell lasts 20 seconds. With duration, it lasts 40 seconds, which is great. You should aim for that. Do not repair items because it costs you money, and look at the durability. It's much higher than single player, so don't worry about that. Look at that, 75,000 durability on the hammer. Now what we need to do with the experience is you need to pump this thing up until say 40, 45. 45 is better. And when you've done that, you can go here, talk with Riva, take this quest or any quest in this line. It's okay, it's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 and tier 4. Now tier 2 are great for experience because you can complete them, but they do not reward you with much money. It's not where you farm your money. Where you farm your money is the tier 3. Any quest will do. I don't care about the quest. You go out and you need to go and look for bars. Now what you need to do here is go this way or that way. That way is more harder to go by with sneak.
Yes.
You need to go this way if you want to take the easy route. There are wolves here. There's a group of 3 wolves here, so they will attack you at once. And if you look at their stats, they're pretty beefy. So enemies and stats are really inflated. That's why, compared to single player, the multiplayer part is extremely focused on stealth. Look at the stat of this guy. 40 attack, 40 defense. That's a lot, okay? I have 45 and 35. And these guys, there are 3 of them. The enemy is stronger, 11 armor. So I'm gonna deal from 0 to 4. That's not gonna cut it, okay? So you cannot fight directly these guys.
Yes.
Ooh, let's stay away from this one. Be mindful of the hot wheel of the wisps.
I shall do it.
They are super dangerous and they do not grant you. So be careful, okay?
Yes.
Just don't be afraid of using the
understand.
pause button. Just. And here I'm gonna show you. Probably we won't be able to kill it. We need the spear, but I will try. I will try. I do not have strengthen, so we probably won't be able to kill it. You need to come here with strengthen. So the thing is, you need to attack this young black boar. Okay, there's no way around it. If you wanna make money, you need to kill these guys. They are situated here in this part of the map, and here all the way through here. Okay, in this little thing here. Oh, let's wait. So they have 11 armor. Look at the damage from 12 to 22. That's a lot of damage. That's why the game is really focused on stealth. Wait for it. Wait for it. You need to be patient if you wanna farm these guys.
Yes.
Until you're really strong, you need to be patient.
I shall do
Okay,
it.
this guy's gonna stop. Now, is he gonna stop? No, he's gonna turn around. We need to wait. And one of these
Yes.
keys is worth 65, I believe. Let's try to kill this guy. No, we didn't. We did not manage to kill this guy. It was to be expected. I still have the starter weapon. I need to get the spear eventually. And we're probably gonna die. I'm not able to kill this guy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Mostly because of the weapon. This guy is really strong. I mean, I have just a
have the
couple of
very
missions
spell for
under
you.
my belt, so I shouldn't be taking this one. Oh boy. Well, anyway, you get the point. So, that's how you begin your journey. You can definitely choose other islands. You can go to Ingos, and there are decent weapons. You have the steel dagger from 6 to 27. It costs 6.5, and that's a steel dagger. You can go and make a bronze dagger. I don't know why you would that. You would do that. It's from 5 to 22, but it costs only 2k. Right? You can. You can do that, or you can do the steel one. The steel one is from 6 to 27. The iron dagger does from 6 to 24, so daggers are not that great. But the biggest difference is that swords now give you 10 defense. So ideally this is what you should be aiming for, the steel longsword, if you're playing a caster mage, a caster fighter. Because defense allows you to avoid being hit and you can cast spells safely. If you were to take, say, the spear, 10 attack change and minus 15 defense, you will be hit a lot. Like a lot. The axe is still shit. Overall, the metal axe is great for backstabbing. From 17 to 32. So is the spear, I believe. From 16 to 38. We have the... Is that the strongest spear we have? probably. There's the bow here. Archers are really, really horrible. What is this supposed to be? Oh, one thing, if you buy a blueprint here, it can fit metal. If you, say, go to Suslanger, see, the recipes for these weapons is just outrageously expensive. Look at this thing. Well, this has a spell as Feeble Mind in it with duration and an item trigger. You get crossbow here. Crossbows are very strong weapons. That's why I do not choose a specialization for my archer, because he can switch to crossbow. And what you can do here, being these things very expensive, like 10 times, you can buy these metals. So you can definitely make a meteorite longsword. Totally possible. Now the damage is obviously not gonna be on par with the other longsword you get from here, but you know, considering how much it costs to make one meteorite costs 140k. If you were to make a sword, it costs 400k. Plus all these things, it's gonna cost you almost 1 million. And it does from 15 to 45. Now the sword does a little bit less. So take your pick. You have more complexity, but at this point, I don't know. Also, you have materials like the blue dragon hide, you have the green dragon. I don't know if you can put this into a tiger. I don't think you can. Could be good to try though, to put the leather in my hide things. And that's all I have to show you. There is a secret actually. Let's see. Messenger from the city is missing. This one you can do at level 0, but expect to die a lot. All you have to do is pick up a body. You can sneak through. There are some benches you need to be really aware of, and there is a black troll that is actually very fast. But you can body drag the messenger to the city, but just keep dying, and basically each time you die a little bit closer to the city. Eventually you will be out of harm's way. You will only have to avoid spiders and hyenas, and you can make it out and you can get a lot of experience. First try, and you can build your character like that. It's risky, so you should do that only when you start out. Once you have experience in your pocket, you're gonna lose a lot of experience. It's not worth it if you invest time in your character. Anyway, that's all I have to show you for today. I'm gonna progress through my single player. I'm actually gonna show you. So, exit main menu, load game. So this is personal. I am at the Dead City, like I said. Look, I only have Zack and Naya. So I did the first part without what's the name? Kador. And look at me. I have already like 46 attack and 41 defense. I have 62 HPs. I mean, I'm a beast. And if I load the LP, if you look at my stats, I have like well, don't look at the HPs because it's related to strength, but I have 40 something, 41 in melee, and here I have 30. Really, I can reach 33. Like, it's not worth it. With that attack, it's horrible. You get so much experience when you're and I wasted 9k, 900 experience to get the backstab level 2. I don't know. You see, I could get this obviously and go to 38, but that's like 10 less attack. Okay, if you look at here, I have like 46, so it's like 8 attack, and I still need to complete a lot of quests. So yeah, I'm gonna probably tomorrow, most likely tomorrow, I will be at the same point I am with the game, and it's gonna be a lot better because really thinking through it, this was a breeze to get through here. I did it in half the time. I was just running through enemies like a truck, and I got Naya to just heal me up, and that was her only purpose, because I wanted to clear all the map and all the strongest enemy. So anyway, that's where we are now. I will see you tomorrow.
I was expecting danger.
Shut up, I'm trying to end the
This?
video. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.